In 1997, I was 13 years old.
I was 14.
I was in 3rd grade.
I had 3 children.
How old am I now?
I was 40 years old, and I had 3 young children.
DJing at clubs in Minneapolis.
I was in the audience at an Oprah Winfrey show.
I was producing video, just like I am now.
What do you know? I was working in the office next to Plum.
Within the first year and a half, there were 4 of us working in the office.
I remember it being a smaller group of people.
I worked at Plum since 1997. I was one of the first employees.
When I first came to Plum, we were still shooting on tape.
One of the first projects I worked on was an audio podcast. It was on cassette tape. That's how old I am.
My very first week on the job, it was a fashion show in Schaumburg, Illinois. And I thought that every day was going to be like that. And it wasn't.
Probably the first project that I did for Plum was for a nonprofit organization. I tend to like those kind of stories anyway. Helping them to get the word out about the kind of work that they do, as well as to use as a fundraising tool.
We went to a blacksmith shop, and it was all this awesome coal dust and textures and great light and smoke and atmosphere, and we shot all this stuff, and I loved it, and it never got used.
I would say probably one of the funnest videos I've done was a corporate image piece that we shot aerials in an actual helicopter over the Golden Gate Bridge. And this is all before drones and remote control helicopters and that sort of thing. We were using the real thing.
In the 10 years I've been with Plum, we've grown dramatically, both in the number of people we have on our staff, and we've also added a lot of new wonderful clients.
There have been some changes throughout the years. When we started the company, my business partner and I both had mustaches, and now we don't. So that's a big change, I think. It's something for the better.
The evolution of the Plum logo is kind of like the evolution of graphic design over those years. Like, you didn't it start with just the little plum, and it was just kind of an artist rendering of a plum, which is kind of 90s. And then it gets all clean in the box with the, and that's very, more like 21st century. And now it's like smooth.
The name has shortened and lengthened over time. It went Plum Productions, and then Plum Movie Media. Now we're down to Plum Media. Eventually, it'll just be Plum.
Back in 1997, it was just about cutting video, but now all of our editors have to be IT professionals.
Our work has really moved from DVD and VHS tapes to the internet.
Everything's on a hard drive now.
So much better today.
I think we have some real simple core values that we live each and every day. And the primary one is we provide clients with great value.
The model of this business is spot on, and that model is we're not a factory. We're not a commodity. We have creative thinkers on our staff.
I think Plum really puts an emphasis on our client relationships.
It goes back, 17, 18, 19 years with some of these people.
It's the people. All the people that work at Plum are just really good at what they do. They're a lot of fun to work with. They have great personalities. They're fun to talk to. So I think more than anything else, it's the people. Yeah, we have great toys and we have great equipment, but people first.
Everybody here always gives 110%.
So in the next 20 years, I'm really looking forward to seeing our staff grow, investing in new technology.
Technology comes out, we look at it to see how we can use that for our customers. Content is king, and that's what we do really well. We deliver content that helps our clients tell their story and ultimately move the needle in the direction they need to move it. And I think that's the primary reason Plum has been so successful, and I think that's why Plum will continue to be successful, because we deliver pretty strong content for our clients.
We've been in business for 20 years and we've been helping our customers tell better stories for 20 years. And that is the one thing that I'm most proud of. And what I'm really excited about is seeing that continue into the future. I think the future is really bright.